But there's always that big but, there's that elephant in the room, that is the fan base hitting the panic button, saying, and I agree with that, that Manchester United has never been a selling club. We should at least ask for more money for our players. 13 players, it's like walking into a kebab shop, looking at the menu. It's an a la carte menu. You have 13 different flavors of kebabs. Which one do you want to choose? Pick one, add on, eat it and walk away. Close the menu. That's it. Good afternoon, people, Manchester United fans all over the world. This is Mick with another crazy transfer corner update. It's Monday the 26th and silly season is in action. And God, we've been hit with a curveball of the weekend with the likes of Manchester United dropping the interest of pursuing any further interest in chasing Mason Mount, and Chelsea. The Erik tenhag said no more bidding. That's it. We put the money on the table. It's up to you, Todd Bowley, to decide what to do. And another thing is that, Moises Caicedo seems to be very, very hot on the plate. Manchester United is going after Moises Caicedo, according to David Ornstein and other reports on the media as well. So also Rabiot as well. Rabiot is on free, but that'd be a great free signing for Erik tenhag if you can get Rabiot and Moises Caicedo for £80 million, people. That is smart signing. One for free and one you pay for. But we're not here to talk about that. Reports coming out today that Rabiot is kind of playing out in the media that Juventus is looking to give him another contract extension. We will see how that pans out, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about what I mentioned last week according to the fire sale. We have Matt Hargreaves starting as the chief negotiator, replacing Matt Judge. And we're seeing the fruits of the labor that Manchester United first priority is to offload all the deadwood and clear the FFP decks in terms of salary wage bill. And what's coming out today, according to no other than brilliant report from Chris Wheeler from Daily Mail, that we are having a fire sale, confirmed, exclusive, and also a list that I also been received as an intermediate, that Manchester United are looking to offload 13 players. Now I'm going to walk through with you one by one and my thoughts and feelings, why I think it's good, and why I think we should increase the price. For first and foremost, Donny van de Beek is been put on the list. Manchester United and intermediates and agents are looking hard to kind of offload Donny van de Beek, and some rumor mills are saying that we are going to probably sell him back to Ajax for £20 million. That is a loss. We bought Donny van de Beek for 35, but it looks like we are going to raise approximately 100 to 150, but I think we can do better than that. So this is kind of an asking price. Donny van de Beek for £20 million. Another number two on that list is Fred. Fred, their life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. He's been listed also as potential suitor. I know Fulham is looking for it. Manchester United has put down an asking price for £20 million. I'm cool with that, but I think we could actually sell him for 35. Fred is a good player. Let me know what you think. Anthony Elanga, one of the youths. Look, if you can sell Fred for £20 million, and then on the other hand, you're going to sell Elanga for £20 million, that doesn't really add up. Fred has more experience. Of course, he's a little bit higher up in age, but Fred, compared to Elanga, has a much higher value. So Anthony Elanga for £20 million, not bad. Alexis Telles, £10 million. I'm not going to argue. We need to offload Telles as well. Magebury, one of the youth academy, the asking price is £13 million. I think we can at least get £20 million for Magebury. So Brandon Williams, is asking price is £5 million. I think the time is the right time to offload Brandon Williams. He's not going to get any game time. £5 million. Take it, leave it. See you later, Brandon Williams. Eric Bailly. I love Eric Bailly. He's been listed as an out for £2 million. Eric Bailly. I don't understand. How can you put £2 million for Eric Bailly and then £5 million for Brandon Williams? Eric Bailly, to me, of course, he never got his chance with Manchester United. He's a little bit reckless, but he's a good player. Whenever I see him, he plays with passion, he plays with heart, but he's reckless and he's injury prone. So, okay, £2 million for Eric Bailey. I reckon we could at least ask for £10 million, according to my opinion. And the most important one for me is Harry Maguire. We bought him for £80 million approximately. Asking price is £40 million for Harry Maguire. Come on, people. If Chelsea's gonna ask, let's say, £65 million for Mason Mount, and we going with Harry Maguire that has 2 years left on his contract, asking for £40 million, come on, we can do better than this. You know, you can ship him off to Italy, ship him off to Saudi, recoup 60 million at least. He's a homegrown talent as well. Scott McTominay, £40 million. I mean, again, £40 million for Scotty Mac. Yeah, I can take that. At least try 45, 50. But let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. Dean Henderson on that list as well. £20 million for a goalkeeper. I wouldn't argue with that. I would take that. Another thing that pisses me off to see is Jadon Sancho. £45 million. And interest from Borussia Dortmund to take him back. I mean, come on. We bought Jadon Sancho for 85 million from Borussia Dortmund, and we're going to sell him back half the price to Dortmund, or even Spurs are looking at him. Jadon Sancho is one of the most price valuable asset on that list that we can actually at least get £65 million, according to my opinion, plus add-ons. But please drop a comment in the comments field below. Let me know what you think is a fair price for Jadon Sancho. Last but not least, Anthony Martial is also on that list. The club has put £25 million for Anthony Martial. Will we get that? Barring that he has a very high salary wage. Perhaps Saudi Arabia will come in and take Anthony Martial. But there's always that big but. There is that elephant in the room. That is the fan base hitting the panic button, saying, and I agree with that Manchester United has never been a selling club. We should at least ask for more money for our players. 13 players. It's like walking into a kebab shop, looking at the menu. It's an a la carte menu. You have 13 different flavors of kebabs. Which one do you want to choose? Pick one, add on, eat it and walk away, close the menu. That's it. But at the same time, I'm kind of proud to see that, and I can understand that we are starting to look at the future. We're starting to build the squad that Erik tenhag wants. And in order to do so, you need to clear the deck, right? Erik tenhag came in this summer. He had a blank piece of canvas. He slapped a little bit of Fred on it. He slapped a little bit of McTominay. He slapped a little bit of a Maguire. That didn't work. Clear the canvas. And now go and buy new acrylic paint and start painting fresh. And that is what's going on with Manchester United at the moment. Budget is there for spending for new players, 100% confirmed, but what is most important thing in terms of FFP is lowering down that wage bill and budgeting, and that is what you're seeing right now, as I reported on my transfer podcast last week. Go back and check it out. Now this is 100% confirmed from the club as well, and that we are looking to offload 13 players, and these players are what I can confirm according to Chris Wheeler, 100% correct. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. Do you think that we could sort of get more money for the players, or do you agree what Chris Wheeler is saying in his report? 150 million, it should be enough to get rid of these players and bring in fresh blood. It's been Mick Ruby from Mufc Realist TV. Catch us later on tonight with Jarvis Cocker's Corner at 10 p.m. UK time. Please like and subscribe. I had my say, now I'm giving back your day. Bye for now. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.